future of the human race.
This country is at war. This country is at war.
Never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few.
December 7, 1941, a date which will live in infamy.
Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Pursuing peace is the only avenue which is compatible with our culture and creed.
We believe that peace is at hand.
What is the future of the human race?
Never in the field of human conflict never in the field of human conflict
What is the future of the human race?
In which we can see the whole of Times Square, all the way from 42nd Street up to 47th Street on the left. This is one of the greatest celebrations that we have ever seen from the marquee of the Hotel Astor here in New York City. People, I can estimate at least 350,000 or more, it's pretty hard to estimate at this point, are cheering and screaming, making noise with sound makers, throwing confetti and bits of paper, streamers, and all sorts of things that they can find to celebrate this greatest of all victories, the surrender of the Japanese. Believe me, ladies and gentlemen, it's a terrific sight as we stand here and see an ocean of people.
This is London calling. Here is a news flash. The German radio has just announced that Hitler is dead. I repeat that. The German radio has just announced that Hitler is dead.
never in the field of human conflict was so much owed by so many to so few.
We believe that peace is at hand.
Read my lips.
We believe that peace is at hand.
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago.
What is the future of the human race?
At 12:30 Paris time today, January 23, 1973, the agreement on ending the war and restoring peace in Vietnam was initialed by Dr. Henry Kissinger on behalf of the United States and Special Advisor Lee Duc-Tho on behalf of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. The agreement will be formally signed by the parties participating in the Paris Conference on Vietnam on January 27, 1973 at the International Conference Center in Paris.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem. We've had a beep unattainable.
Read my lips.
Let me assert my firm belief
that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
I must tell the House that the Falkland Islands and their dependencies remain British territory. No aggression and no invasion can alter that simple fact. It is a government's objective to see that the islands are freed from occupation and are returned to British administration at the earliest possible moment.
Read my lips.
Just 2 hours ago, Allied air forces began an attack on military targets in Iraq and Kuwait. These attacks continue as I speak. Ground forces are not engaged. This conflict started August 2nd when the dictator of Iraq invaded a small and helpless neighbor. Kuwait, a member of the Arab League and a member of the United Nations, was crushed. Its people brutalized.
Let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
We believe that peace is at hand.
Read my lips.
We believe that peace is at hand.
What is the future of the human race? The future of the human race. If we are the only intelligent beings in the galaxy, we should make sure we survive and continue. But we are entering an increasingly dangerous period of our history. Our population and our use of the finite resources of planet Earth are growing exponentially, along with our technical ability to change the environment for good or ill. But our genetic code still carries the selfish and aggressive instincts that were of survival advantage in the past. It will be difficult enough to avoid disaster in the next 100 years, let alone the next 1,000 or million. Our only chance of long-term survival is not to remain inward-looking on planet Earth, but to spread out into space. What is the future of the human race?
Read my lips.
What is the future of the human race? What is the future of the human race?